I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this video, we are going to take up a timeless puzzle of ages. We need to arrange four people from youngest to oldest, and there is a very specific condition. Suppose you want to arrange Anil, Ben, Clark, and Dave in order from youngest to eldest. Each has a different age. They will not reveal their exact ages, but they can answer questions like, Anil, are you older than Ben? So, given this situation, the question for you is, what is the least number of such yes no questions required to determine the complete order of their ages? You also need to provide logic and explanation. So that is how we are teaching in our book Rediscover Algebra and Geometry. So here we look into logical thinking, defining variable, comparing them, and visualizing who is the eldest, who is the youngest, and how do we derive at that. So I hope you understand and appreciate our effort in bringing with you a series of new books which can make sense. Perfect. So we have four persons as you can see, and we need to arrange these four people Anil, Ben, Clark, and Dave. Let's give them A, B, C, D as short forms, right, to designate them. Correct. So we need to arrange A, B, C, and D as per the ages in an order. So now, if you want to arrange any four persons in an order, then what you could do is you could put any one of these four in the first place. That is maximum, correct? So you have four choices to fill the first position. Once you have that choice made, then you're left with three, and then with two, and then with one. So in all, we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which is 12 times 2, 24. So the arrangement of these four persons as per their ages could be 24, right? So we also call this as permutation. So out of these 24 ways, only one is correct. You get the whole idea. And how do we get to that correct answer? By asking a question. And the answer of the question is what? Yes or no, right? So when you ask a question, you get two solutions, yes or no, right? So it's a binary type of a system. So that's a logical thinking, correct? Every question gives you two possible answers. So let's say we ask first question, we get two answers. Second questions, we get two more answers. So we have a combination of four answers with us. You get the whole idea, right? Third question, we get two more, right? Fourth question, two more, right? So total number of combinations which we can make with four questions is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, which is 16, right? But we need 24 choices to be resolved to figure out which one is the best or the correct order. So that means we have to ask another question, right? So many of you who were thinking that there could be four questions to solve this problem are not so right? They could be lucky at times and get it right in four questions, but not absolutely right. That is what we're looking into. So once you ask another question, then with that we could actually resolve 32 issues. And since 24 is less than that, definitely we have a solution. So the answer for this question is that we need to ask five questions. Makes sense, right? So that is the answer, and this is the explanation for that. Now, let's look into the logic behind it, right? The logic which leads to algebra for us, right? Okay, great. So let's move on to a fresh page. So, what we discussed just now revealed that we need to ask 5 questions to exactly figure out the order in which they can be arranged as per their ages. Now, let's say, how do we ask questions? Let's do it practically and build a kind of a tree diagram, right? So, that's the geometry part of it, right? So, let's say question number one is asked, and the question is to find who is elder. So, we say, Anil, are you elder than Ben? So, that is my question number one. And definitely, Anil can answer yes or no. So, once Anil answers yes or no, we get our first result and we say we are putting W for winning, right? Or elder, right? Right? And L for losing. So this was the result of first question, and therefore I have put this as W1 for elder in this case and younger, right? So let me write elder and younger, right? Y, E, right? So elder, E, and younger. After the first question, out of A and B, we are able to decide who is elder and who is younger. Now, second question is for Clark and Dave, and so question number two is: Are we have asked Clark, are you elder than Dave? Then definitely is going to answer, and so we get another set of elder and younger. Correct. So at this stage, we have asked two questions, and we know out of these two questions, amongst them, two are elder and two are younger. So now, question number three is asked amongst the elders of each, right? So each group, elder one and elder two. And the question is to elder one, are you elder than the other? And so we get the eldest, correct? So here we have in three, we now get the eldest from that particular answer. And then we do get a younger one, but we are not sure whether this one is youngest or not, right? So that order is not known to us. But fourth question is there, and fourth question is that to the younger persons in both the question sets, younger one and younger two, and we ask, are you younger than the other? And then if you get yes and no, we know exactly who is the youngest, right? So let me write here after fourth question, we'll write amongst these two, elder one, right? And among these four, youngest, and this person now is becomes the youngest. Perfect. So out of all this filtration with four questions, we are absolutely clear who is the youngest and who is the eldest. Now two remain, out of which we can now ask a question, and that becomes a final question, question number five. So, which is between these two, and we asked Y3, are you elder than the other? And so that defines our final order, right? So we say elder in the second place, right? And then the elder in the third place. You get the whole idea. So that is how we actually get our order from youngest to the eldest. So I hope the sequence which we have made with kind of branching out, which is sometimes related to a tree diagram, was a very logical approach. An initial reasoning of how many questions should be asked in such situation is something which you should think about. And now let's explore more about algebra in our book Rediscover Algebra and Trigonometry. So I hope you understand and appreciate it. Feel free to like the videos, and this book is soon going to be released on Amazon. Buy a copy for yourself too. Learn and appreciate mathematics. Thank you, and all the best.